Today we will be going through the Axicon 15,000 series barcode verifier, how to use it, and how to interpret the results. So to start, you can either take a code and place the verifier on top of the code, or you can flip the verifier upside down and place the code on top of the verifier. Once the verifier is either on top of the code or the code is on top of the verifier, you can press either of the two buttons on the verifier to go live on the camera. On the software, you can align the code to be centered in the field of view, and then click on the live image to create and reorganize the box. You cannot drag and draw the box, but you have to click on the screen to increase the size. The further you are from midline, the wider the code will be, and the further you are from the midline vertical, the taller the code will be. Make your box so it encompasses the whole code and the quiet zone, and then press the button on your verifier again. Once the verifier has completed, everything is color-coded and you will see your overall grade here. The general section below this includes non-graded information, but it is still pertinent. You can find minimum X dimension, bar growth, and quiet zone information here, along with other data. Below this is the ISO parameters. These are your graded parameters that impact the overall grade. For each of these, you can click the small plus sign to get a further breakdown of each of the 10 scans. If I click on modulation, for example, I can see each of the 10 scans and their associated modulation grades with that scan. I can click one of these again, the plus sign here, and break down that one scan path even further to really identify the exact problem area with the code. In the Details tab, you can isolate just one of the 10 scans and all the associated parameters with that one scan. I won't go into too much depth here, but you can see you can really pinpoint exactly the problem areas with that code. Depending on your plugins you have turned on, for this example I have GS1, you will have a data check in the bottom left. If your code was made incorrectly and not in alignment with the plugin standard you selected, you will see a failure here. Moving to a 2D code, the information and breakdown are located in the same spots, but the details are altered to follow the 2D code specifications. You can still click on any of the parameters to identify the exact areas of issue in your code, just like we did with the linear barcode. On the linear report, you will see your overall grade, information specific to your verifier, the general information, and your ISO parameters here. The 2D reports are breaking down in the same format, and you can see an example here. One final feature that many users are not aware of is the ability to verify multiple codes that fit within the field of view. Make sure your box is wide enough for all codes and then press the button on your verifier to verify each code. It will take a couple seconds longer. Once completed, each code will be outlined and you can click on the different code to change which one you are seeing results of. If you have further questions on how to use or interpret your Axicon 15,000 series verification results, please see our other videos or contact us for all your verifier and barcode related needs.